Morning guys, well it's a nice morning today, a lot different than yesterday. It's only around 10 degrees, 12 degrees. Yesterday was like 20 degrees when we got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, only to get hotter through the day. So I wanted to just bring up an important topic, and that's, heat stroke, sunstroke, heat exhaustion, that sort of thing. They're all kind of the same. Basically, it's exposing yourself to the heat, the sun, not drinking enough water, and there's a few things you can do to solve it or prevent it. I had it last night. Basically, I was up at 6 o'clock. I was out fishing by 7:38. I didn't get home till around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't drink any water, any coffee, any juice, anything. So needless to say, when I got home, I knew I was in I knew I was going to feel it because I've had it before. So I pounded back about 8 or 9 full glasses of water and ice, and I just took it easy. But my severe headache rolled in around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and by 8 o'clock I was pounding back the aspirins and going to bed. So I've had it before. It's not fun. It really ruins your day. It was my one of my last days at home. Today's my last day. I leave after supper, so it would have been nice to spend a bit of time with the wife and kids and not be crusty because I have a pounding headache. So a few things you can do: drink lots of water, juice. Alcohol and coffee don't help. In fact, they hurt. Obviously, that's easier said than done when it's 30 degrees out. It's always nice to have a cold beer. Try and get in the shade whenever you can is something that really helps. Mosquitoes are biting today. Wear light clothing that helps breathe. The wind will blow through. It'll keep you cool because it's taking the moisture off you. It's wicking it away from you. That helps the cooling effect. That's part of the reason you sweat. Like I said, get in the shade anytime you can. Pound back the cold drinks. Not the booze, but the cold water, the Gatorades, Powerades. Try to hold off on coffees. Anything with caffeine, that's not good. In fact, there's a lot of mines in Ontario that are banning like Red Bulls and stuff that have high levels of caffeine, because when you're doing extended levels of work, it can actually cause heart attacks and strokes. So something to keep in mind. It's pretty important. You really wouldn't want to be out on your own and have a heat stroke or anything like that where you may pass out. Something bad could happen to you. I lost a buddy about 14 years ago, back in probably 2000, early 2000s. I had a buddy out with his sisters, an older guy, not older, but mid-40s, hanging out with his sisters at his camp. They decided to go fishing. It was a really hot day. It was an August long weekend here in Canada. They were out in the boat having a good time. He stood up on the edge to go to the bathroom, fell into the water, didn't splash, just sunk. It was I think about a week later before they found his body, and I'm sure that had something to do with it because he wasn't drunk. He was a good swimmer, so I'm sure that the few beer that he had while he was out in the boat, not enough cold water, the fact that he was out in the sun, you got the sun beating down on you, it hits the water, reflects back up into your face, and you're getting it twice. So it's really important to wear proper protection, a big hat, definitely a hat, ball cap, glasses, maybe a bandana around your neck like you see the ocean fishing people do. It looks dorky, but if it saves you from skin cancer or heat stroke, I guess it's worth looking like a dork. So kind of a serious topic. Probably anybody who's spent any real deal of time outside's probably had it, maybe didn't know they had it. I've had it this winter. I was working at the mine in Manitoba, really hot. I was busy. I didn't have time to drink a lot of water. I was just going. My body wasn't really telling me that I needed to drink. I didn't feel thirsty or anything like that. I was just working. I got up to surface. I knew I had to drink more water because I hadn't, so I pounded back some water. But by then it was too late and I had one of the worst headaches I've ever had. So it's important to drink water. You know, you need, I'm not sure how many liters a day, but whether you're feeling the need to or not, you should just drink it. It's important for your body. Your body is mostly water, so it just makes sense to drink a lot of water. So cheers, guys. It's early. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then get out a bottle of water. I got some chores to do, things to pack up before I head to work. So I just wanted to share this. Don't get heat stroke or sunstroke. Dress for it and drink lots of water. Cheers, guys. It's time to work.